Hey, this is John Crowley up here on the world famous Rubicon Trail, and we have brought our 2021 Can-Am Commander XTP. So I just took this ways into the Rubicon just to try it out today, and I was pretty impressed. It definitely has a great low gear. I was able to fit these 32-inch System 3 XCR 350 tires with absolutely no rubbing anywhere. I wouldn't doubt that I could fit a 35 on this, and the low range can handle the bigger tire, no problem at all. So I did like the extra ground clearance. The arms on this front and rear are arched, so you do have a little bit more ground clearance from that as well, but I like the 32-inch tire just to get you up another inch on that as well. The Commander XTP is outfitted with a smart lock front differential, just like that is on the Maverick X3. So you've got Trail Active. Those are more of a limited slip. This is less aggressive and more aggressive. And then you've also got the front locker on it. Since this is a rec utility vehicle, it's also got a unlockable rear diff. So it doesn't really do much for you off-roading, other than you can unlock it if you want a tighter turning radius. But most UTVs coming in here have a locked rear diff. So everything there worked great, no problems at all. Again, this Commander XTP, this is a rec utility segment, so it does have a dump bed on it. So that's all stock. The rack I've got on here is just a Can-Am accessory, and these are the Q-Link adapters for these boxes. One's a cooler, the other's a tool chest. It's got a nice bed in here, so this is awesome if you're coming into the Rubicon and want to camp. You got tons of room for gear. I did try to fit a 32-inch tire back here, and it's just short by about an inch. So a 30-inch spare will fit in the back, but a 32-inch will not. It does have a tow hitch back there, and everything worked real well. I like these doors, good coverage. You're not getting dust in and underneath. So it's a comfortable vehicle, and the ride is nice and pretty capable out in the rocks. A couple other pieces that are nice to have for trail riding, especially rock crawling when you're moving slow. This full roof comes on this model, and the XTP model also comes with a factory winch. And as I mentioned before, the arms front and rear are arched to give you a little bit more clearance. It does have a pretty good skid plate. Off the rear section there, that is steel, but in the large middle section, it has plastic, maybe an HMW, looks to be about 1/4 of an inch thick. That area right here is where I was hitting most. Everything looks good though. And then the front part has, it's just steel. So we might look to upgrade the skid plate to a full UHMW setup, and that'll help protect the underside if we're going to do more rock crawling. Leg room in the Commander XTP. It's a little tight for me. I'm 6'1", and I would like to have just a little bit more leg room, and or raise the seat up a little bit better. Raising the seat would also help with the front visibility. I'd like to be able to see down in front of the vehicle a little bit closer to the front of it. Now, a few things that we've done to personalize this car. The first, as I mentioned, we've got the 32-inch System 3 XCR 350 tires mounted on SB5 beadlocks. We've got these Assault Industries and Baja Designs mirror and light on there. I did add this piece here to put my iPad there for Gaia, so I can tell where I'm going and everything. Underneath over here, we've got our rugged radios and intercom. We also have a SSV Works audio system in here. Just a couple 6-inch speakers back here. With this, which is a Bluetooth setup, but you can control volume and track and everything right there. And the last thing we've done is I brought it down to shock therapy, and they used it to test out their valving spec and also dual rate spring kit. So on the car right now, we've got their dual rate spring kit with the crossover ring. So this gives you a plusher ride until you hit the other, when you compress to a certain amount, then you're hitting the stiffer part of the spring. It does have their internal valving changes, and we've added Fox IQS. So with these little guys added on to each of the shocks, then inside the vehicle, we've got the switch, which allows us to go soft, medium, and firm on the compression levels for the shocks. And that's awesome, just on the fly changing that. You don't have to stop and twist and turn anything. And for rock crawling, super awesome to have a nice plush ride. So we put it in comfort mode there, just soft as it can be, and everything worked great.